Okay, right now I'm just waiting for the chandelier to dry 2 of its lights here, and then I'm gonna do the other 2, which are here. So until that dries, I am going to attempt to do the small sofa. So basically, I need the components, which are B3, and I need the cloth, and I need to cut it to the desired length that it says there. So I need this cloth. And then we go to packets B. We need to look for it. This is the one that we're going to be using right now. So I'm going to be cutting it, and then I'm going to be gluing it. So, okay, so what I did for this tiny piece, let me see if I can... okay. This piece. This is supposed to be the bottom. This is basically this here. What I did was this strip, and then I put it around. I first tried it with glue like it said. It originally said to put a little bit of glue in the cloth so it wouldn't run, basically it wouldn't bleed out or just start like putting out all the fibers. And I tried and it didn't work. So what I did, I used the cloth tape. I cut the cloth to the size. I put it in the tape and then I cut the tape. Then I took the strip out and then I put it around. Oh, let me see if I can adjust. And then I put it around the tiny piece. Sorry, the camera doesn't want to. There you go. And then what I did was I cut around with the scissors. I cut around the edges. Not the best thing, but it worked. Now I'm gonna have to do the other part so that I can put on top and the bottom. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cut this piece. So this is the shape that I'm supposed to cut, and then I'm gonna put it on top and the bottom. I'm gonna try something different for the wrapping of the seat. I'm gonna see how long it is I'm supposed to cut, and then I'm gonna put the tape on here so that when I cut it, it won't come loose to all the fibers. Let's see if it works. So it basically worked. I cut the... I did this. Put the paper on it. Then I put the thing there. The square block there. I cut the frame around it. And then I put it there. And I took the other piece that was loose and then I used it as a reference and I cut it and then I did both sides then. Okay, now I'm going to do this one here for B2. For B2 we cut that and then we wrap it around. After that we do the same thing, we cut the tiny piece here and we put it in front of the back, bloop, bloop. And then we get the little stick, A57, we do the little feet or the bottoms and then you're supposed to get that. So this is how I'm doing. I cut the strip and then I'm going to, let's see how I can do this, wrap this around while I pull that. It's like a band-aid basically. So I did the bottom of the sofa, of the seat, and I did the top, and I got everything. Now I have to do the feet basically. I thought that this would be like plastic. I don't know why I was thinking it would be plastic, but in any case it was difficult to cut it. I broke a little piece. It wasn't working. It was just bad. I was like, I did it with the scissors to see if it would cut better, and it didn't. I tried with the knife, and it was breaking apart, and I'm like, okay, what do I do? So I was thinking, okay, I need something that will just maintain and hold it while I cut it, because that's been the problem. So what I did was I cut a piece of tape and I wrapped it around the piece of wood. And then I would just put the lines on where I have to cut. I used the knife. I would cut a little bit on the top, and then I would flip it and then cut, oops, and then cut on the other side. Then when I got like halfway through, because it really didn't cut through it, what I did was I started like bending it a little bit until it just broke, and I had to do it slowly, and these are the pieces that I got left. Not this one was with the knife only, without the tape, but these other three I did, and they didn't break as bad as the other pieces. So that's an alternative, unless you can find something else that can replace this little wood stick. Maybe there's little plastic ones that you can find around the house, or something different. I mean, you don't necessarily have to use the items here. So yeah, that's at least a tip on how I did that. Now I'm just gonna go to the bottom, and then after gluing it to the bottom, let me see if I can grab it. There you go. After gluing in the bottom, I'm gonna put the top of the soap, and then I'm gonna put them together and let it dry. These are my not so good looking legs. I'm just gonna let it dry and see if it even stands up. If it does, then mission accomplished, I guess. But yeah, that's been difficult. I'm trying to see if I can find something else to replace it with, if anything. Yeah, those are my legs. So I was putting the wiring, let me put it like this, the wiring for the light, the LED light. I had it glued to the chandelier, but it just peeled off, so I'm just trying something else. I put tape here because it was just messy to deal with. But basically it goes like this. One goes in the middle, the other one goes next to the attic window. That will be for the light that will be here. But yeah, this is how you're gonna have to wire it. And then I'm just gonna stick the chandelier next to the LED light. I had a little problem putting it, well, not, it was just a bit messy. I had to use super glue because it wasn't sticking with the tacky glue. Also, I noticed that here, let me see if I can point out, I don't know if it's that noticeable, but there's a gap here. It's not supposed to be that far apart. I mean, if I look at the image, you can see it's closer, it's fleshed on. But I tried to figure out what to do about it. I tried to file it a bit down, but it was just too late. So I just decided to leave it like that. It doesn't look bad. But yeah, I'm assuming something happened here that I didn't do right, that it wasn't fleshed on, but it still looks pretty. So right now, I'm just letting this dry so that I can put the chandelier. Yeah, this is the tiny chandelier. Oh, also, the chairs, the sofa's leg. Okay, this chair gave me problems, the legs at least. I just couldn't, they were uneven. Let me see if I can show where they're at. They were just uneven, they broke, it was just messy. I glued them last night to see how they would end up, but they were so uneven. Even though I cut it to the measurement, it wasn't cutting right. So I was just thinking, what am I gonna do today? So I had a couple of people tell me, give me ideas on what to do. So what I decided, let me see if I can get it, was to put toothpicks. It was easier to cut. I still put the tape on it so it wouldn't break uneven. But yeah, it worked because it can stand. And even though it's not brown color, the legs, I still think it looks nice. But yeah, this is my tiny chair. So now I'm going to do the next tiny chair. Now we're doing her chair. You need B5 with C10. C10 is this, and B5 is this. It's this here. You can find it in the B packet. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna put, stick the tape. I'm gonna put it here, like I did with the other one. I'm just gonna frame it around. I will put like this, then I will frame it and cut it, and it's easier to stick it on. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and the same thing. I'm gonna have to cover the armrest. Let me see if it adjusted. Adjust. Well, you have to cover the armrest, and then you have to do it front and back, and then after that do the legs. So, and it shows there that there's a pillow. The cushion will be done afterwards. So first let's do this part. So there's the tiny sofa number 2. I thought I'd do it faster than the other one, but it took a while. Just because of these parts that I have to put in front and back, it's a bit hassly. Yeah, now I'm gonna put the legs that I'm gonna do with the toothpick. And I'm gonna check how the house is so that I can stick the chandelier. So there are the legs. Just letting them dry. Pretty even. And there's this chandelier, just letting it dry also. It's been giving me problems to glue it on, but I got it. So now we're gonna do the cushions. Basically, you have to do a 2 by 2 by 5, 2.5 or 2.5, and then it says here to spread the glue and glue. Basically, you have to just roll it, like fold it, so that you can then cut it and it'll be all cushiony. What I'm gonna do, I already got my piece with the sticker on, or the tape, and it says to fold here, to fold it 0.4 centimeters, and then once you fold it, you're supposed to let it dry. But since I don't have the glue, I'm just gonna fold it, and then I'm gonna cut it. And then I'm gonna try to fix the edges. So I still have enough just in case I make a mistake, but I'm gonna try not to, because I don't have that much. So let's see. Okay, so I got the pillows done. I still have 2. I think it's for the tatami area, for the window bay. And there's still extra, so you can still do it. And just doing with the tape is way easier. You just fold it, it's already stuck together, and you just gotta cut it, and it's easy. Yeah, that's how they look with their little cushions. I'm still letting that dry, and afterwards I'm gonna work with the next area, which is the table currently. It says there, the table.